hello to anyone that might have jumped into the stream or is watching this back. Just loaded up into practice. Just about to finish before quali for this Michelin Pilot Challenge race. Oh, I haven't actually driven anything anywhere since almost 2 hours ago when I did the Falcon tyre series. Same car and track combo for me, but different secondary class. In that one, having to deal with LMP3 traffic coming through us in the GT4s as the slower car. In this one, we've got GT4s, again, obviously what I'm driving, but also touring cars, which are a little bit slower. Pace difference isn't as big as between GT4s and P3s, but it's still there. And this is the state of play. If I sort by ranking of drivers, this might be a tough one. I am 29th of 30 drivers. This is a tough split, and then there's quite a lot of touring cars as well. But I've been doing relatively well in practice around here. I'm just going to get that off because I don't really want that on. Target for quali, honestly, based on the iRacing of everyone in here, I don't have a target for quali. If I can be not last, that'd be great. If I am last, I'm meant to be there. So, kind of no pressure really. Lap time wise, aiming to go ideally into the 1 minute 50s. A 51.0, 1 minute 51.0 would be okay. It tends to be very crowded around my pacing quali, based on the practice sessions I've done. Say in the Falcon tyre series at least. Oh, that was a bit slidey. Around the sort of 51.1 to 51.3, 51.4 mark, there's a lot of people in the very low 51s. This feels a lot looser than when I drove it an hour ago. There's not as much fuel in the car, obviously, for qualifying. Really just have to be smooth and patient around here. I am very good at overdriving a car, and that does not reward you around here. It's just all about being smooth. So, hopefully get a good run around the final corner. Set up for the first qualifying lap. Still a little bit loose on the exit. It's interesting.
Green, green, green. Alright man, here comes your first time lap.
Try and straighten up the bendy straight as much as possible. Reduce the scrub on the tyres. Really focusing on hitting that first apex so you can carry speed round turns 2 and 3. Oh, that's again a little bit fighting the car on the exit there. Oh, that was far too much curb. Heading down to probably the most difficult section of track down here now. Really throw it through this kink. Oh, a little bit wider than ideal, but I managed to get away with it. I take it's a lot more curb through there than most other people. Oh, very easy to pick up a 1x on the curbs through there, or on the exit. Just surviving on this first banker lap in quali is absolutely fine with me. Probably braked a bit too late, but it'll do. Trying to get up onto that curb.
We have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Again, I use a lot more curb around those final 2 corners than most other people, especially on the way into the second to last corner. But it works for me.
1 more lap to go. 51.435.
Yeah, not a great banker. Definitely some time to find at this corner. Don't know. Not sure about that. Got deep into there. Damn it. Ah, balls. I done buggered it up, I did. Not very happy with a 51.4. I think that's my worst qualifying attempt all week. I've done the Falcon Tyre Series 4 times, I think. Keep pushing on just to... So I was trying to...
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Yeah, I don't care. I have a bit of a setup issue. And I was trying to fix it in a practice session, in an actual Michelin Pilot Challenge practice session, rather than for the Falcon Tyre Series. I was trying to fix it, or tweak this setup so I could run more fuel, because the baseline setup I use is made for the Falcon Tyre Series, and you can't get enough fuel in it without failing the right-eye check. Just going to have a practice on pit-in, as it's the end of quali. Should we just pass the green there?
The officials don't like the way you're driving.
Yeah,
Your lap
I know
times
you
will be
don't.
deleted until you reset the car and try again.
Not allowed in the pit lane during quali, but it was over for me anyway, so it's irrelevant. Just so I've got to be braking. Well, that's about right. Just not hard enough on the brakes, maybe. Usually braking just as this bit ends, just after the 50 board. Maybe I just turned in a bit late. Just need to be kind of early apexing the corner a little bit. Oh. And then you kind of early exit as well. You can get right on the throttle well before you straighten up. And then, yeah, you can see where you want to be on the marks over here. Not where I am. That's surprising. So ideally I'd have been up here. So maybe over the course of a 2-hour race. Top 10 is the target. It's only a couple of positions to pick up. My outright best is a 50.4. If we look here, my best overall is a 50.4. Oh no, sorry, 50.7. Yeah, but that doesn't include race laps. I have done a 50.4 a couple of times in races. Maybe with a bit of draft help, to be fair. Session optimal. I did find a bit of time in sector 1 on the second lap. Apparently sector 4 as well after I carried on, but that only would have gained me 1 position. I'm really not happy with the setup for some reason. It's absolutely fine in the Falcon series, but for whatever reason, I mean, this is another issue. I can put 84 litres in, but it, say, fails the, I think it's basically ride height. I can flick it up, but it just makes the car so much worse. I was only managing to do like 52s. So I can only use 18 litres less than maximum, which is only to start the race. I can still fill up with 84 or 86 litres or whatever it is at a pit stop, but other people won't have to. So I've got to spend more time stationary than anyone else. And the only advantage I have is being lighter at the start. So it's not ideal. But
Alright man, we're going green next time by. Alright man, we got a lineup on the left side here.
My
The
race style
estimated
is just
SOS
kind of...
is 3,819. Pit road is closed.
3,819? Bloody hell.
And get a good finish.
I think I might have fluked my way into top split here. Hey, we've got an Aston behind us. And there's another one in front. There wasn't any in practice earlier. Yeah, and my race style is kind of tortoise versus the hare. Slow and steady wins the race. I'm not the quickest driver out there, but I know I can be solidly consistent. If we can do that, capitalise on some errors. So I think I've got a little bit more pace in me compared to those around, especially early on, say all of the first stint. I'll be running a quite, 15 kilos lighter. Maybe I can make
5 cars
some
left to
moves.
grid.
And then I'll be doing an undercut. I don't actually know how many laps, how much fuel I'm using per lap. 54 litres was doing 16 laps. So 56 is 80.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid. Waiting on the final car to grid.
36, just over 3 litres a lap. 1836. 54. Be 18, bang on. If I was at 3. So yeah, a little over 3 litres a lap.
It's the 7 car.
Start procedure around here isn't fun for the second class, because you kind of end up starting in between the final 2 corners sometimes. So that'll be a nice change compared to having the P3s in front of us.
Get ready. The pace car is in. Green, green, green. Got one on your right. Keep left. Keep left.
Oh, that's too much.
All clear, all clear.
One X is annoying, but I don't mind taking him in that situation just to,
Car on your right. All
give
clear,
extra
all
room
clear.
to other people. I think we've made up a spot, which is nice. I held off the car that I started alongside, which is the one behind. That car behind is going for it here, and there's nothing I can do.
Got one on your right.
Okay,
All
he's not
clear,
going
all
for
clear.
it.
All clear,
I
all
backed
clear.
off really early to give him room, but he's doing that flying, jumping around thing, and that was not fun. So my setup's running a lot of wing, so a draft down the main straight is very helpful.
$57.867.
Too deep into turn 1. Car just doesn't stick. Just haven't been having moments like that in the Falcon Tyre series. I don't know if it's different track conditions or what. guy behind me definitely seems a bit quicker than me early on. That was quite nice. It's about as much curve as you can get away with. The guy behind is blinking so much, it's absolutely terrifying. Either that or I am.
51.733.
Didn't downshift when I asked for it there. I don't know if I did it too early and hit downshift protection, but that really put me off.
The car in P2 just hit the fastest lap. 50.541, 51.199. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Still haven't hit turn 1 well yet.
The car in P1 just hit the fastest lap. 50.486, 51.055. That was your fastest lap of the session.
That's more like what I want to do at turn 1. A bit too much speed off of the apex, I think, but gave me the exit I wanted. Not going to attack this guy here. Bugger.
The car in P2 just hit the fastest lap. 50.436, 51.9. The leader just did a 50.658. 51.72.
I need to clear this 17. He's dropped out of the draft train. Problem is the guy behind me's got an even better run.
Clear on the left. Got one on your right.
That's interesting.
Keep left. All clear, all clear.
Do you have a slowdown or something? Can that car stop doing that, please? I knew that one was coming. Went way too deep. Don't know what happened to the car behind me.
You're pulling away from the car behind.
I was really
1.2 seconds.
I was really pushing to try and get into the draft of the car in front for the pit straight and overshot my braking slightly. That's why I went deep. And as soon as that happened, I knew I was going to have to take the 1X on the second apex of the chicane. But I don't know what happened to the car behind me. Why he's got up such a big gap now. Oh, it's nice to suddenly have clear air though.
52.6 .071.
It's always very tense when you've got cars a couple of tenths in front and behind. Almost 3 wide just up there. If they can hold each other up, that'd be lovely. Just need a couple of tenths to get into this Aston's draft. Oh, I very nearly overshot again. Terrible exit because of it. So close to the draft. Problem is, he's tucked up right behind the car in front, so he's got a nice toe as well. 1.0 might get a little bit, but he's going to run away with more, a better toe.
.403.
First lap in clean air, 51.4. It's not really where I want it to be. A couple more tenths. Saying that, I'm still not as confident with the setup for some reason. Still a bit more skittish. I always take a lot of curb there, that's annoying. Too many off tracks already. I have to be careful not to pick up a drive through. I only got 5, I think, in the race earlier. And that was 17 laps, so no more for the next 10 laps, please. Which is easier said than done when you're pushing. Not pushing very well because I'm not catching the car in front. Even though I had a bit of draft earlier on in the lap, I think it was up the hill, I was only 0.8 behind.
51.441.
That was nearly another off track. So was that. That was much nicer. Still not quite in the draft. But nor is P8. Sorry, P9. P9 isn't in the draft of P8 either. So it's just the Aston in front that's got a toe.
Car 5 has taken the lead. 51.203.
That's better, I don't mind that. That's okay pace with no draft. With this much fuel still on board. Actually, there isn't that much fuel still on board. Still, a no draft pace lap. I'll take 0.2s. It's quicker than I went in quali. Especially with my setup deficiency, or perceived setup deficiency. It's probably all in my head, but it doesn't really help me out knowing that. P9 now is in the draft of P8, and I'm the one not quite in the back of the train.
Fifty-one 0.376.
It's a lot more aggressive through the first sector. I don't think it really gained me anything, but kind of felt better. Felt better, but not repeatable. I've actually lost a couple of tenths, so don't overdrive the car. I should know this. Bad. I think I'm being slightly caught by the car behind. I'm losing and lost a tenth to the car in front again. 2 tenths, even, maybe.
The car in P1 just hit the fastest lap. 50.421. 51.298.
Just remembered how much less fuel I've got on than these guys as well, which isn't going to be fun. Come the end of the race, I'm going to slip a couple of seconds backwards through stationary time. Damn it!
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 2.3 seconds.
Told you that was happening.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 50.358. 51.056. You have about 5 laps left on.
Too wide between those two corners there. It's really hindered my exit. $15, $16, $17. So I'm being at the end of 18.
51.042. That was your fastest lap of the session. $51.176.
starting to really bunch up ahead, which would be good for me, but I'm boxing in a couple of laps. Oh, we're starting to get to TCR traffic, that's what it is. I was hoping to box before this.
Got one on your right. Still there. All clear, all clear. 51.292. You got about 2 laps left on fuel. Are on your right. Still there? Hold your line. All clear, all clear.
Surprised that wasn't an off track or even a slowdown. First part of the second chicane there.
There's an incident ahead.
The 22's caught loads because of the over the last lap or so. I'm going to guess because of the lapping traffic. Almost tempted to box now, lap earlier than I need to. That just means even longer stationary later. No, I'm not going to do it. Can't do it.
Just hit the fastest lap. 50.273. 52.366. You have about 1 lap of fuel left. Are on your right. Clear on the right.
That's dangerous.
Got one on your right. All clear, all clear. Got one on your right. Clear on the right.
Saw that one coming. A mile off. The 22 is still blipping around. Lovely. I should have boxed a lap ago. Just the one lap early.
Got one on your left. Still there.
This is annoying.
Keep right there. All clear, all clear. Got one on your left.
Why would you fight that so
Keep
hard
right
at
there.
this point? You made a mistake because I was going past. I couldn't send it because of the TCR.
All clear, all clear. Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel.
That's exactly why I backed off.
The leader just did a 51.552.
Oh shit.
Pit box in 10,
Thought I was going too quickly.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
It's not been going brilliantly so far. This undercut won't do anything for me because I'm just carrying more fuel when they're carrying less. Fingers crossed I can gain against them in traffic wise, but I should have pitted a lap earlier for that. I need to get out ahead of the TCRs. Only 35 seconds behind. on. Dear God, this might be close. Going up to 84 litres, which is max tank.
Alright, that's it, go.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Ah, he's gonna get me. Bollocks! Maybe he's not. Yeah, I see you. If I'd come in one lap earlier, he might have got me actually.
The car in P6 just hit the fastest lap, 50.177.
Thank you very much. This is an interesting section of the race because nothing's happening.
One 1.52.
Car actually feels better on heavy fuel. Probably be slower because I'm carrying my weight around, but I'm just, it's not as skittish. It just feels like I've got more grip. Probably because I'm going slower, but it's an interesting placebo effect. Well, not placebo effect, interesting psychological effect, I guess. See what the out-of-the-box pace is at the end of this lap. If we're in the 51s, I'll be very, very happy. The amount of fuel on board. I suspect we won't be.
51.731.
Okay, that's good. With the amount of fuel on board from the start, I was running mid down to low 51s. So to only be on a 51.7, I'm very happy with that. It's quicker than they'll be in traffic, even on low fuel, if they have traffic still.
The car in P2 just hit the fastest lap, 49.704.
Not him, obviously, but you know, the people I'm actually fighting. Slightly quicker than the 2 cars ahead of me as well, but I don't know what their story is or why they're this far back this early on. They can't have pitted, otherwise they'd be... You wouldn't have thought. Unless they've just had a quick top up or something early on. That 22 car is someone we're fighting, so it'll be interesting to see where he comes out.
The car in front is pitting.
This is the car that literally overtook me on my in lap. He's already out the pits. Bloody hell. Okay. That's quite the overcut. Did he take less fuel maybe? It's not a bad strategy. It's one I've taken before, but it means he will now be stationary longer at the end as in the second stop as well. I mean, I am because of my stupid strategy from the start, but he is because he's decided to take less, because there's no way he's got 8 seconds on me in 3 laps when I'm running mid 51.7, 51.6. I hope. I don't understand quite how he's got something. Maybe he didn't take tyres, but I thought you could take tyres and fuel simultaneously, so that shouldn't have affected it. I don't really know. That's a problem. That red name. If he's, what, 1.5 quicker than me a lap? Catch me in 10 laps? He should pit by then anyway. I've already pit, so... Down to 8.2. I think that's a couple of tenths I've gained this lap. I'm not gaining on the 11 though.
51.447.
Yeah, the 11's got some pace. Well, so he got some pace, he's got similar pace to me. It's just been about 20 seconds, or 20 point something ever since I got out the pits. He says, looking back down, and it's 19.1. .1 to the 22, I think I've gained another tenth this lap.
51.366.
Still going quicker, it's a good pace, happy with. Oh, bollocks. Just throwing away any gains over the last couple of laps.
The leader just did a 50.515.
already getting warm and we're not quite halfway yet.
.948.
Could have been worse. Either I'm hearing things or someone's in the pits. I think I heard the pit alarm, which is just over there geographically from that point. Completely messed up the second to last corner there. There you go, a couple of people in the pits. See if we can actually jump these guys. See one of them still stationary. Yeah, there we go. Still over 9 seconds behind Jacob.
.652. The car behind is pitting. The leader is pitting now.
Way too deep at turn 1 again. Come on, Jam. I'm not expecting miracles, but less mistakes would be nice. Up to 10 seconds to Jacob now. Target of a top 10 might have been slightly ambitious in hindsight. We'll see. Damn it. It's the first 1x in a while. Up to 6 now. A third of our allotment. And we're halfway through the race, so on course not to get a drive through, which is nice.
The car in front is pitting.
Don't think we were racing the 12. I remember the 22, I remember the 14. I think the 17 was
51.663
behind us. Okay, if the 12 car was actually P11 when he came in, I'll take being 3 seconds off him. Because we're looking to be somewhere between, I think, 12th to 15th at the moment. Based on the fact I need a longer second stop as well, I'm going to lose 5 seconds to him just stationary waiting for more fuel, considering I boxed 9 laps ago before him. It's an extra 9 laps of fuel I've got to sit and wait for. It's 27, it's almost 30 litres. Next time I do an NPC, I need to sort out a setup that can take full fuel from the start. I managed to do it at Zandvoort, I just edited the one that I had. I couldn't quite get it to max fuel, but I was within 10 litres, so it was only a couple of laps, so it didn't make much of a difference. But this is huge, 9 laps and counting. That was actually 8 laps of the guy in front. Pit 18, he had to pit 26. But yeah, people in the pits now, that's 9 lap difference. 10 laps if anyone stayed out, which I presume they have.
51.704, go left. The leader is pitting now.
Yeah, if people are pitting now, they still can't one stop at least, so it is still everyone on 2 stops. It's not like I've got to take an extra pit stop, which would be disastrous. Just got to be sat stationary a lot longer on my second stop, which isn't a complete disaster, but it's far, far from ideal. Hopefully I'll get this guy before turn 1.
Got a slow car on the right, 51.476. Got one on your right. Clear on the right, or on your right. Still there. All clear, all clear. Got one on your left. Clear on the left. Got one on your right. Keep left. Clear on the right.
Don't know why he's fighting that's quite so hard on cold tyres. Don't know why we made contact before turning in, but we were running pretty similar pace earlier, so hopefully we will again.
R2 has taken the lead.
Way too deep at the second to last corner there. It's another 1x. I like London buses, you don't get one for 15 laps and then 2 within the next 2.
are on your right. Still there. 52.42.
Lost a
all
second
clear,
that
all
lap.
clear.
Mostly fighting with the 14. Just got him really deep into turn 1 again. Damn it!
The leader just did a 51.226.
Damn it! The hell has changed all of a sudden? Come on, Jam, stop picking up the off tracks. Way too many.
.393.
I tried to brake early there that time because I knew about the draft. Problem is, sometimes when I brake early, I still don't brake with the same force. Cause I think, oh, I'm braking early, I don't need to brake as hard. I do. I think I've been slightly catching the 12 car since he came out of the pits. Are you kidding me?
You'll have to slow down and give up the time gain.
I didn't gain that much bloody time. For fuck's sake.
53.361.
It's the first time I've done that in any of my races this week. I've done it in practice a couple of times.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 1.
Yeah, shut up. That's because I just served a penalty. I know that. Been here before, just outside the draft of the 14. He doesn't have draft this time though, so hopefully I can catch him again. Just enough to get into his draft at the very least. you, touring car. Hopefully I can get him here as well. Nope. Bollocks.
Got one on your right. Clear on the right. .885.
I'm bringing the 21 with me. Realistically, I'm racing the 17, I think, by the time I've added so much more fuel in.
Got one on your right. Stay left. All clear, all clear. We have a slow car on the right. 51.497.
He's going to pass that TCR.
Car on your right. Clear on the right.
That was sketchy. He was obscuring my brake marker. Couldn't see it.
Car on your right. Stay left. All clear, all clear.
.21 hasn't had a fun time in traffic. I'm not bringing it with me anymore. By which I mean he's not in my draft. That's all I really meant by it.
.355. Got one on your left. Clear on the left.
Not the ideal place to overtake, but I really want to stick with the 14. I couldn't afford to wait. Actually got it done reasonably cleanly. Guy in the TCR was very helpful. Very compliant. Someone else in the pits I can hear.
.337.
Oh, that was a bit harsh. I was following the guy in front. 52 minutes left and I've only got 7x and I've already used 10 in an hour and 10. I just need to calm down. Oh shit. It's 11. Stupid lapse of concentration immediately after I said calm down.
The leader just did a 50.456.
Looking forward to having the track to myself again after my next big undercut.
Car 5 has taken the lead. .484.
Very, very scruffy and scrappy lap.
.51.35.
Can't believe I'm struggling with turn one so much. I'm only just sticking with the 14 at the moment. I think all three of us, me, the 14 and the 9, are all catching the 12 though. The 12 I was catching earlier before I had to turn my slowdown. This has been a better lap. Relative to the 14 I missed. Not so much relative to the 9 and the 12, but
We have a 12 car on the right. 51.078. Got one on your right. All clear, all clear.
that's just cost us time, 14 and me, against the 9 and the 12. Very easy to loop it, doing exactly what I just did. TCS kind of saved my arse that. Oh, I thought that was going to be too wide on exit. Got away with that. Got an inch. Still behind this TCR.
Got one on your right. 52.098. Still there. All clear, all clear.
That is way too much of that curb. Vision was hindered by the car in front. I just took way too much of it, turned in too early. That's exactly where you can get a slowdown. 12 was up to 4.5 seconds up the road again. I think the 9's got the pace on the 12 just about. So's the 14, so have I. But 12 has had the luck in the traffic. Now the three of us are kind of fighting each other.
Got about 5 laps. 52.005. Car on your right. Still there.
Don't know how that wasn't an off track.
Still there. Clear on the right.
That was so much of a send through there. No exit whatsoever. Just wanted to make sure I properly got the spot.
Car on your right. Still there. All clear, all clear. 51.425. Alright, looks like you're in the top 10. Got one on your right. Clear on the right.
That's not quite how I wanted to do that. That was sending it a bit too hard. But it worked. Damn it! Thought I'd got away with that one. Bollocks. More laps.
The leader just did a 50.908.
I don't think I've broken into the 50s yet. Where did it say best lap? Yeah, 51.0. Past the 14 was definitely worthwhile. It's dropped back by a full second.
50.96.
Oh, there we go.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Doesn't really count though, because I got one off track. Very nearly got another one there. Come on, 9. Very much got away with that. And that.
.727. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Finally motoring.
You've got about 2 laps left on fuel. Got one on your right. Still there? Hold your line. Clear on the right.
Another big gain for the 12 in traffic. Got one more lap. There's no point fighting this guy. But he's got good pace and he's turning me around, so. There's no more TCRs to lap this lap either.
.739. You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
We're a long time stationary. We're targeting the 21 and the 17 by the time everyone's taken their pit stops. I'm not going to be in this battle with these guys again. But I've got to box this lap. And they're going to go for another 8, 9, 10. And have a really short stop at the end.
Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel. Pit boxing 10.
62 litres.
5, 3,
Probably is worth taking tyres.
1. Right here.
Adding 62, I already had maybe 1. So filling up to about 63. This is painful. This is very, very painful. Come on, tyres done. Do the tyres, do the tyres.
That's it, go!
Doing the tyres cost me time, just, but still. Oh, I'm going to get friggin' lapped by the time they pit. God damn it. far from ideal. That's going to cost me even more time. Two laps it'll be. Didn't need to take tyres. Shouldn't have taken tyres. No one else will take tyres. Because these are cold. It's worse, it's only 78. It's only got to go another half an hour. It's not even a full stint again. Ah. Got to be multiple tyre compounds in a future iRacing update. Sure, oh, it's actually already in those series that it should be, I think.
The leader is coming up on you. They're not outside.
It's caught me by so much already this lap. Hopefully I can hold out and let them slipstream me this time next lap.
2.236.
Yes, I see you. It looks like still quite a long way back while you do it into the chicane. Bollocks.
Got one on your left. All clear, all clear.
Should slipstream me pretty well here. Lap through into turn one. At least that's the idea.
51.635. The leader just did a 49.874. Got one on your right. Clear on the right.
Wasn't too painful. Oh, for piss off! Come on! Oh, for fuck's sake. This is ridiculous. I'm going to get a drive-through. Half an hour to go. How many have I got since I came out of the pits? Like 3, 4? Like 2 laps? Arrgh. really trying to stay in P2's draft, and it has not worked. Mostly because I messed up the final corner, not because I took bloody off tracks.
51.11.
Still good with this amount of fuel on board. No, come on, Jam! For fuck's sake, man! Such small bloody margins. There's no way I'm getting to the end of the race without taking a drive through now. It was looking so good at one point. All the laps I did on the first undercut without any. Now I've got to go another 26 minutes. 2 minutes lap, that's 15 laps probably.
51.198.
Gotta check my fuel load. 16 laps apparently. 15 or 16 laps.
Or on your right. All clear, all clear.
Just remember, I'm only fighting the 21 and 17. I don't need to push super hard, so I'm not in the fight with the people I'm actually on pace with. If I hadn't got that slowdown earlier that dropped me into traffic more, I might have been fighting someone like the 14 if I could have pushed on a bit more from there. I don't really know. It's impossible to say, but I'm just frustrated with where I'm at right now. It's been a frustrating race from the start. Such confidence coming into it.
Fifty-one point 61.
Held the brake way longer than I'd like to into there to avoid the off track. terrified of this corner now. It's easy to get an off track on the first apex, second apex, or the exit. And I've got to do it another 15 times, another 45 chances to get it wrong. And that's without factoring in every other corner. Like round the final two, there's 4 more chances there. First apex curb, exit at the middle, second apex curb, exit at the second.
51.398. Car 1
Has taken the lead.
The other guy pit. Fingers crossed for a good run for me through these TCRs. Hope the guy in front gets held up a bit. I'm confused as to what his strategy is, but I think he's going to the end. So I think I'm chasing him for position. Where am I going to get this guy? Can I do him into the second to last? Yeah. Got over speed.
Car on your right. Still there? Hold your line.
Wasn't convinced actually.
Keep left.
Once I'm there, why are you holding it?
Clear on the right.
That was a bad decision. I would have liked to stay behind him, but once I was out there and hit the brakes, I was already accidentally committed. Not my finest moment.
51.993.
Cost me a good half a second, probably. The 11's already through both of these guys. Should get one into here.
Got one on your right. Clear on the right.
Minutes to go.
Got one on your left.
Still within 2 seconds, but I've lost a little bit of time.
Hold the line. Clear on the left.
Yeah, I definitely think I've had a slightly worse run through there than the 11 car. Oh, the 12 car's only just 5 seconds ahead. He's someone we were catching consistently in the previous stint. He was the one I was chasing when I got my slowdown. I was only, what, 2 seconds behind him then? He shouldn't be that close to me. There's the 17.
The leader just did a
50.068. We have a slow car on the right.
There's the 17. Should just about get him.
51.598.
Not catching the 11 this lap. Still 2 seconds. about as well as I can do that. If I can break the draft of the 17 before I get the draft of the 11, provided I can do those things at all, would be ideal. So I'm not catching the 12 since he's come out of the pits.
51.306.
Catching the 11 a little bit again though. Pretty happy with that again. Right on the verge of being in the draft and out the draft in the places I want to be.
The leader is heading now.
The 1 and the 1.1 are the correct way round for me. Still not catching the 12.
51.145.
It's best I've taken turn 1 and 2 in a while.
Got one on your left. Still there? Hold your line. Clear on the left.
Oh, the Merc behind now gets a nice draft off the TCR, and I think he's got a slightly slippier straight line speed anyway. Slightly slippier straight line setup. 4 better straight line speed.
51.137.
Say that 5 times fast. Yeah, the 12 has really picked up the pace since his stop. Really thought I had an advantage over him earlier on. But I'm closing in on the 11 and not catching the 12. Tucked well in the draft now, which is nice. And The 17's not in mine. Still wonder whether the 21's going to come out. Keep trying to take too much of that inside curb now because I want to avoid the exit 1X. That was living dangerously against the 1X as well. Bit of slip on exit.
.977.
Oh, I was trying to set up for the exit and I didn't bloody get it.
Or on your right. Clear on the right.
There was contact there? Really? The Merc's now in my draft. This is going to get spicy. Which is the last thing I want.
Ten minutes to go.
It's going well. Keep at it. 51.455. Got one on your right. Clear on the right. Got one on your right. Clear on the right.
I wasn't expecting that to work. I was just trying to put him off. Now I've got to navigate the next 3 TCRs. Hopefully I'll get 2 on the straight, with any luck. Maybe not. The second, the overall, oh, the TCR leader. It's the next one. It's way too far ahead.
All clear, all clear. 51.373.
way too deep into turn 1. First time I've done that in a while. That's annoying.
The leader just did a 50.031.
Good for him. Might have to go up the inside here.
Car on your right. Clear on the right. Car on your left. Keep right there. All clear, all clear.
I overshot it. I really overshot it. I only just got away with that. Oh, for fuck's sake!
You have to drive through the pits without stopping.
Fucking typical. The last 5 fucking laps. There's literally 6 minutes, not even 5, there's 6 minutes to go. I should have taken it this lap because TCRs, it doesn't fucking matter, race is over.
Come on in for the black flag or you'll be disqualified.
Yeah, fuck off, I know.
You've got about 5 laps. Or on your right. All clear, all clear. Got one on your right. Keep left. All clear, all clear.
Five minutes to go. Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
It's a long pit lane and it's a fast straight. Oh, I'm gonna get fucking lapped. I can't make up 12 seconds with the amount of time left.
The leader is coming up on you. They're not our fight.
Just gotta try and hold off the 26th for 15th, I guess. It's been a real shame because I enjoy driving Imola. I'm far too abusive of the curbs in general, but I made some real stupid bloody errors. Chief among which I've got to sort out a proper setup next time. Where's that guy just gone?
One 1.523 are on your right. Clear on the right.
I ballsed that up. I was expecting him to get a run. I would have let him go. I'll just do it into the same place I did it last time.
Got one on your left. All clear, all clear. Just got the white flag. That means one more lap to go. We have about 2 laps of fuel left. 52.016. Are on your right. All clear, all clear.
The 14 car, who I know I'm quicker than, is 8th. That's where I could have been. If I'd not had the drive through, not messed up strategy. Well, I didn't mess up the strategy. If I'd not committed to this shitty setup issue creating strategy. Could have had that top 10 after all. Even without the drive through, I'd have been P12 pretty comfortably. He's gonna let me do the fucking extra lap, is he? Or is that the checkered?
There's the checkered flag.
I've just taken the checkered. Fucking fantastic.
Alright, man. Bring it on home and let's get out of here.
15th. Fucking dreadful. I literally finished with 17x, which is the limit. How have I ended up with so much extra fuel as well? It thought I was going to do one more. This guy ahead of me hasn't actually finished yet, whereas I have, so need to bear that in mind. Pace wasn't there from the start. Should have been into the 50s more consistently throughout when the fuel load was under half a tank. I was earlier. And I started coming to me towards the end, but getting the lap just takes the fucking piss, man.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Maybe the auto fuel was about right. It's not. I don't qualify well typically. It's not often I lose places based on qualifying. But yeah, I was ahead of the 11 before the drive-through, so I'd have been 11th. If I hadn't fucked up the shitty strategy, I was fighting with the 14th all day. I was on his pace. 12 is someone I kept saying I was catching. I wasn't in the last stint actually, to be fair. Ah! They can't all go your way. I was such a low ranking in the split. I mean, that was top split, 3.5k strength of field. The guy ahead of me served a drive through as well. So did the guy behind me. That's why they were there. He finished on 16. So did the 22. So did the 17. God damn it. That's really frustrating. How did the touring cars go? Did they get many? I mean, the guy in second served a drive through. Damn. So did this guy. Still finished halfway up. So did this guy. So did all these. Well, like I say, it can't all be your friend. That's it for Imola. Depressingly, I've been doing the NEC, so I'd be very confident going into this round, but I'm away all weekend, so I'm not going to be able to do any of those. Oh, and the next one's Laguna Seca, and I really don't like Laguna Seca. And then Mid-Ohio, which I've never driven before, so... Well, I haven't on iRacing. I've only tried that since it got onto Forza. What's up for me next week? Next week I'll be driving at Aragon. Which version is the Motorcycle Grand Prix? Okay. Pretty familiar with that. I swear these are the only two that ever get used. Wait. Grand Prix and Motorcycle Grand Prix. I've only ever driven on those. I probably prefer the one that goes down into the hairpin, to be honest. It's quite a fun corner. I don't love this really fast finish. I think I've only driven it in GT3s though, so we'll see. That looks technical. Yeah. That's the one we're doing. That's, yeah. That looks fun. Can we do that one? No, do this one, but with the hairpin. How's that different to Grand Prix? Is there a little change here at 15? No. 3.32 miles. 3.32 miles. They are identical, surely. Anyway, I'm rambling now. This isn't part of the stream anymore. So, stream over. Goodbye.